Today we have a rose haul. We have rose, 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 more rose, and what was that other note that we have today? What's it? Yes, rose. It is a legitimate rose haul. If you're new to my channel or are not familiar or have not read my biography in my profile, one of my favorite notes of all time since I've been a teenager has been rose. So we're just gonna get into it. Hi Habibis, thank you so much for being here. We're gonna start with this haul. I just wanna give you a quick overview. It's a lot. So I'm not getting into a review. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try and get this done in less than 30 minutes. We have a whole bunch here to cover. I bought these within the range of the last 2 months. Okay, so this is the compilation of last 2 months. We're just gonna hop right in. So the first one I'm actually wearing today is Mancera. Oopsie. Mancera So Blue. It is a marine. Ooh, this is so beautiful. A marine fresh rose. Whew, good gracious. There is, I think, Szechuan pepper according to the Mancera website. Oh my gosh. It's marine, but without being too much. It's slightly citrusy. It is well balanced. Of course, it's not going to be a strong projector, but even that bottle, I don't know if you can see the dent that I have in here already, but it really uplifts my mood. So Blue by Mancera. If you love rose, if you like, so the pepper is not strong. It's more like a veil of the Szechuan on top of the fresh rose, giving it interest. And there definitely is a little bit of, must be some kind of citrus note in here too. Obviously, definitely musk. Very fresh, great for the spring, and it's going to be awesome for the summer. And as you can see, I'm literally loving it. All right, next one up quickly. Another one that I have been obsessed with lately. I'll give you a quick overview here. This is another Mancera. It's called Wild Rose Aoud. Wild Rose Aoud. And as you can see, I have a dent in here, and this is really strong. So that's quite a heavy dent for only 2 months for a Mancera. This is bloody strong. And this is a Rose Aoud. Oh man. Okay, now I remember. Okay, so if you ever loved Stella McCartney at any point in your life, that was my signature set until they discontinued it. Take Stella McCartney, take that unit, okay, and make it more sophisticated. Make Stella travel around the world. She becomes a little globetrotter, right? She experiences, walking in historical places and just becomes very sophisticated and grown up and very refined. That is this. And the Aoud is, to me, a very easy owl to get with. It's not skinky, it's not barnyardy. It's like a clean, smooth owl. They did this so well. It's like a hidden gem, seriously. Seriously, this is a hidden gem. If you love Stella McCartney and you love Aoud, I actually think this is a safe blind buy. If you love Aoud. And even if I don't know, if you love Stella McCartney, I think this is a safe blind buy. It's like literally Stella's elder sister, like more sophisticated sister in a bottle. Again, it doesn't smell one-to-one, not at all. But it's like you took the spirit of Stella and made it more sophisticated. This is Wild Rose Aoud. And as you can see, the proof is literally in the dent. And when I was walking in Whole Foods the other day, and somebody literally turned around like, wow, he smells so pretty. So Rose Aoud, I think there's fresh bergamot in here. I don't remember the notes. Again, it's not a review. I'll do a review at some other time, but highly recommend if you love Stella McCartney. Okay, next one is another Mancera. I'll give you a quick overview at the bottle. There you go. And this one is Black Lime. Again, another Rose Aoud. Okay, so this one is more purely Middle Eastern smelling. You literally feel like you just landed in Dubai. It definitely has a Bahor element, so it's heavy on the Aoud. Again, to me, a very pleasing Aoud, but you have to be more like medium level. This is definitely more medium, lower intermediate level. Aoud user, I guess, Aoud user, you would have to be to appreciate this. There's also teak wood in here, there's patchouli in here, there's vanilla in here, and you get it. And that rose, so it starts off really strongly with Aoud, but like immediately that rose comes in, you get that teak wood. Oh man. Yeah, this is definitely purely Middle Eastern smelling. Rose, Oud. Oh, you know, there is a slight, I wouldn't, like leathery almost. Must be the saffron. Must be the saffron. There has to be saffron in here, giving it a slightly medicinal, leathery note. Maybe there is leather, but there definitely has to be saffron. Now that I sprayed it in the air, this is a projection beast. So be careful with this, okay? So you only need a few sprays of this, okay? So again, Black Line by Mancera. Really been enjoying this, but I've been wearing it more in the evening. Ooh, this one. Right here. Kilian. Kiss from a, is it Kiss from a Rose? Yeah, Kiss from a Rose. Kilian. But I'm gonna do the review from the bottle on my hand because I just wanna, excuse me, from the sample. This to me became full bottle worthy. I'm gonna do my sample. Oh my goodness, I am going to do the review, the quick review from this little sample. I'm gonna finish it up before I touch this bottle. But just look at that bottle. Look at that bottle. Kiss from a Rose. Mr. Morias created this little gem here. Mr. Morias, or as Alberto Morias, but I don't feel comfortable saying that, Mr. Morias. Okay, so let's get into it. So this is more for the refined nose. I'm just gonna get that right off the bat. However, this is amazing. I have it on my hand here from earlier, but it's the dry down. This is a green rose. Ooh, my goodness, there's cypriol oil in here. So it has a vegetal opening for the first like 3 minutes. Oh my goodness, green vegetable, almost grass-like. And then literally after 3 minutes, the rose starts to come in. I know I'm not going to get into a review, I have so many to cover, but I'm so excited about this one. And the fresh rose starts to come in. And then after like 5 to 6 minutes, the rose, the fresh pink rose, dewy rose, one side is like flanked, you know, by the vegetal aromaticness of the cypriol oil, and the other side is almost like a sweet green water, right? And you can definitely, as it starts to dry down, the more of the sweetness of the blackberry does come through. Oh man, this is just, oh my God, it's just, get a decant of this to try this out if you are a rose lover and you have a more sophisticated nose. Okay, quickly moving on. Another one, recent acquisition, love this blue bottle. This one is CARNER Barcelona. This is Marbella, excuse me. This one is really appropriate for the spring and the summer. I think this is my first CARNER Barcelona. I hope I'm saying that right, or pronouncing it right. Oh, this is so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so fresh. Oh, here we go. I didn't put it the right way. Here we go. There we go. Now we're doing it right. Let's get your head on. Nah? Did you see what I did there? Anyway, this is really fresh. Hold on. Oh, that peony. That peony and that rose you get right away. There's like this slight pepper smell in there. Oh, sorry, I keep getting distracted by this one. Oh, it's a really uplifting. Oh yeah, you definitely get that pepper, and you get that the almost wateriness of the peony wrapping around the rose, really uplifting your mood. And it makes me almost feel like I'm by the water, not in a marine way, but just kind of puts me in the imagery of being by the water. So I'm really going to be enjoying wearing more of this as the weather gets warmer. And again, that's Marbella by Barcelona. And I'm going to do my best to link everything down below. And when I say link, if you're familiar with my channel, but I'm sure a majority of you already have figured it out, I actually mean pin the comment below. So all the links to make it easy for you, so you don't have to go searching on the internet, will be pinned down below, okay? So give me after 5 minutes after the videos posted, and then all of them should be there. And if I'm missing any of them, a lot of you are not shy, just put a comment and I'll make sure it's up there. And one thing I just wanted to quickly touch upon, if you have watched any of my videos, or maybe you're new to the channel, you're watching the older videos, and I think it's pretty obvious that there's a kind of a progression of my taste. Again, earlier in my videos, I had mentioned one of the major reasons why I opened a YouTube was to basically, for myself, document my journey to regain my scent. So after some neurological damage, I completely lost my sense of smell, and I have always loved fragrance. Was I skilled at knowing what I loved? No, but I just knew what worked, what didn't. I had a Kilian before even I knew what a niche scent was. You know, I just knew what good taste was, right? Like I had gotten to that point. Whether I could tell you the note breakdown, no. But then I lost my scent for a whole year. My whole scent memory was wiped out. I slowly worked my way up. And once you lose something so precious to you, right? I love smelling good. I love being able to smell good things around me. You appreciate it in a whole new way. So I took this as an opportunity to, one, retrain my brain, right? Regrow the neural pathways inside my mind, inside my brain, strengthen my olfactory tubes, and slowly rebuild the archive in my mind of what smells like. I hope that makes sense. So literally, it's almost as if you can see me taking baby steps early on in my videos and slowly progressing from the last nine and a half months. And I watched one of my earlier videos and I can literally see myself saying I couldn't smell something. Like I could barely smell something, but now I can smell it so vividly. So it's just amazing the progression that I made. So let me be very clear. I still love my body sprays. Clearly, right? If you saw my last short or the short before that, I clearly use body sprays still. That's going to be a forever thing. I still wear designer scents. I still wear affordable scents. I still wear celebrity scents. But for me, this is literally, I'm literally taking my nose on an academic journey. I hope that makes sense. So that's why I'm trying different things. I want to keep pushing my nose to the next level, and it's pretty much for me and my olfactory memory. It's like I want to try challenging things, and you'll literally see the progression as from my older videos from the last 9 months. With all of that said, we have this little gem right here. Again, another unique one in terms of a scent profile. This is from UNE NUIT NOMADE, and yes, a rose fragrance. It is called Rose America. This one's an interesting one. Ooh, gosh. So this one is not going to be for everyone. Yesterday I had mentioned Aqua Rose by Pearlescent, and I said it was mass appealing. What I had meant to say, it is not mass appealing, and I meant that as a compliment. So I take that concept here too. This is not a mass appealing scent, and again, I mean that as a compliment. This is more for people who are looking for more of an interesting intellectual scent that takes them somewhere. This will literally transport you by the sea. There is a carnation note in here, but when I spray it, you get that salty rose right away, but not like salty, but like a marine kind of salty, like a watery kind of salty, like a driftwood kind of salty. And you get like this clove, like this spicy floral note right on the opening, and it makes it interesting. So you have the rose, you have the marine, you have the sweetness. I think it's raspberry or blackberry. No, it has to be raspberry. No. It has to be raspberry. Oh yeah, some kind of berry that sweetens it out, because marine can be a little prickly. So the sweetness of the raspberry kind of rounds it, kind of balances out. You have the sweet, you have the floral, you have the spice, you have the salt, right? The marine over here. I believe there's woods. There's a lot more components, but those are the ones that are immediately coming to my nose when I'm smelling it. And that clove from or like clove-like smell is really kind of taking it to the next level. So I highly recommend this to, if you, again, this sounds like your cup of tea, to try travel spray of it or get a decant of it, because I think this is just a really interesting, sophisticated smell. This is just gonna hit on the head for the spring and the summer, okay? Well, this travel spray is right here. This is, yeah, new from the last 2 months. This is Ellis Brooklyn Rose. I did actually a dedicated video for one of Ellis Brooklyn's newer perfumes that had come out. It was called Florist. And when I do research on a scent, I don't normally typically do full reviews. I'm gonna be trying to do it more. I do research on the brand and the perfumer. And so when I was doing research on the brand itself, obviously I also went over her older work and I saw Rose, and then I remembered it's been there for years ago when I was shopping on Rue La La, I think like 2-3 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I was shopping on, yeah, Rue La La, if you know, you know. And I saw they were selling this Rose perfume there. I don't know why I didn't click it. I guess I just was not in the mindset. I was looking for something else. I don't know what it was, but it stuck in my mind. Then I saw it again when I was doing research on her, read the notes, and I was like, why don't I have this in my collection? This is full bottle worthy. I'm just trying my best to go through. This is full bottle worthy, I'm sorry. Soapy, fresh, slightly green. Oh, musky. Oh my goodness. I love wearing this when I travel. Oh, so good. So if you love soapy, musky, fresh, floral, like rose, musk. Oh man, try this. Try this. So fresh. Love this. Total full bottle worthy. Next one up. This is the opposite of fresh. This one, I'm gonna let you take a quick look at that. Okay. This one is Nin-Schar from Juliet Juliet. I hope I'm probably butchering that. Paris. The perfumer is Sidone. I can't remember her last name here, but her first name is Sidone. Now this one is an interesting one. This is a Rose Aoud. Yeah, this is Rose Aoud. There's patchouli in here. This one's heavier. And when you spray it, ooh, I don't know what it is. There's this almost like effervescence to it, like a bubbly, but not like a champagne bubbliness, just like a kind of a moderated effervescence, you know? Not like a soda pop kind of bubbliness. It's almost, you can feel like little tickles on your nose. I don't know how perfumers do that, but it fascinates me. It absolutely fascinates me, the things that you can do with scents. Oh my goodness. And how you guys create your accords blows my mind. Anyway, there's this slight effervescence, and I don't know where it comes from, and it almost like it slightly tickles your nose. It's so cute. I don't know. So Rose Aoud, there's vanilla in here. There's some kind of fruit note in here. This is definitely more for the evening. I'm still learning this one. It's very pretty. I don't think it's gonna, majorities I don't think is gonna be for everyone. I think the other half of the haul will be, but the first half, it may or may not be for everybody, right? Yeah, this is really pretty. I think it's like raspberry in here, but that effervescence gets me on the opening, man. And there's vanilla in here too, and the patchouli is there. And I always am like, I don't like patchouli. I need to sit down and seriously shut my mouth, because I appreciate patchouli when it's smooth, right? Not earthy. I'm not a fan of earthy patchouli. I don't want to smell like soil, right? So the patchouli here is smooth, and it just rounds with that rose. Did I even say the most obvious thing? I mean, I feel like we're in a rose video, that if I forgot to say it, you could fill in the dots. But I think I may have forgotten to say, obviously there's Rose, right? So Rose, Aoud, I think I may have said it. Sorry, I'm really tired. Vanilla, raspberry, effervescence. This is not a review. I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. So, Nin-Schar, really, really cute scent. Another interesting rose one. Let me show you a quick overview of the bottle. Take a look at it. This is from, I think, a French brand called Majouri, and it's called Sayidati, which means my lady in Arabic. Now this one's a little interesting. I like this one. It's not a beast. Ooh, this is super strong, by the way, so be careful. This one, very interesting. Ooh, goodness. Okay, so this one is more of like a dry rose, at least to my nose. So I need to smell my hand. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so right off the opening, I get this green jasmine, and it's, yeah, it's green. It's more green than sweet, right? And it's not a dog. It's a green jasmine blast right off the front. And then after like a minute or 2 minutes, then the rose starts kind of like swinging in there, and kind of, I wouldn't say overtakes the jasmine, but kind of like, it's kind of like they're in a dance. And on Fragrantica, people, I'm sorry, I'm so bad at this. People kind of put the vetiver all the way at the end. I kind of would have to disagree with that. To me, the vetiver is, it's in the top, not top of nose, but like kind of top of nose, like what you smell. I definitely get vanilla. I get some kind of sweetness of some fruit, but not like fruity, if you know what I mean. There's fruits, like almost like desiccated fruit. It's not juicy fruit. I think it must be like, I don't know if it, raspberry or something sweet, but not jammy sweet or like juicy sweet, just sweet, right? This is a little bit more of a drier fragrance, more of a drier rose. And I get that vetiver. There's musk like all the way in the end, but like that jasmine, that dry green, that fresh green jasmine, that slightly dry rose, the vetiver, the patchouli, the vanilla, the fruit without being juicy. This is sophisticated. And I'm doing a review, I'm sorry. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, I'll link it down below so you can check it out. It's affordable. I think it's about $54 or so. So very, very interesting. And the next one I was influenced to buy by, oh my goodness, Juste Rose, Josephine, yes. Josephine, sorry, my brain's running a little slow today. So by Josephine, she talks about this a lot, or had talked about it a lot. Oh, if you're not familiar with this is PDM. I'm just going to call it PDM because I actually don't remember what it stands for. But this is Delina la Rose. So this is like a lighter, fresher version of the original Delina. I had Delina years ago. I kind of let it go. I may want to revisit it, but for right now, I'm happy with this. So I was influenced by this because of her. This one. This is, it's just, it makes you smile. It is like this, I'm trying to give like, it feels like just like a happy spring, fresh day where you're just walking around smiling, eating some iced lemon gelato, you know? I don't know why that comes to my mind. Wearing like a white linen dress, you know, just taking it easy. This has rose, it has peony, and they work so well together. And there's also this like wateriness to it, in addition to the actual peony that's in there, which I think makes it kind of expands it out, not in terms of projection, but in terms of like the feeling of it, makes it this expansive feeling. That is what I'm trying to say. This expansive, happy, light feeling. There's some kind of orange in there as well. I believe there's pear, so you have this fruit. It gives it a slight juiciness. Man, this is pretty. And I think maybe there might be some kind of white florals, and maybe some kind of very, very light woods in there. I could be mistaken. Oh, I love the cap on this. You hear the weight of that? Good gracious. I could swear there's vetiver like all the way in the end. I feel like specks of vetiver in the air. I could be wrong, but I'm learning to trust my notes. I'm pretty sure there's vetiver. So all of you are pretty familiar with this. So that's Delina, PDM Delina la Rose. Okay, moving on. Another one that I was influenced to buy from Josephine as well. This is a Zara fragrance. This is Fashionably London. Ooh, sorry, I'm blinding you guys. My bad. Put it that way. Just can you see? Can you see? Okay. Oh, oopsie. This is another rose fragrance, obviously, because why would it be here? This is a rose haul. Yeah. Let me check the time. Okay, let me speed this up. Okay. So most of you are familiar with this. Rose, bergamot, musk. Simple, everyday, throw on, inexpensive scent. I checked the Zara website this morning so that I could save the link. It's sold out. I'm gonna see if maybe I can find a Macari seller for you or some kind of decant, but yeah, oopsie, it's sold out. But I'll try my best to find some kind of link for you. But everyday, great scent for the summer. And the next few ones I'm gonna fly through because I think most of you might be familiar with it, may or not be. This one is from Diptyque. Oh goodness gracious! I just totally insulted that name. Diptyque. No, I think I said it right. I got this from the Soho Boutique in NYC. Beautiful. I love the outside of the store. There's like this wisteria coming down. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Over the door. Anyway, back to focus. Okay, here. So this is, if you're really into rose fragrance, you may or may not know this. I think maybe 6 years back, like 6-7 years back, there was this perfume called Atlas Mountain Rose, and prior to that, Moroccan Rose. It is very reminiscent of that, but much lighter. And there is also Mocenega by Merchant of Venice. It's like a more watery version of that and not as creamy. Oh, and Rose Silence by Miller Harris, where Rose Silence by Miller Harris is just a very comforting fragrance. It's creamy on the skin because of the musk. It's musk heavy and fruity without being juicy and rosy. It's like you took that one from Miller Harris and you took out the sweetness and way toned it back on the creaminess. So again, I don't know. It's just a great one to throw on after the shower because I wear multiple fragrances throughout the day. So I have no problem with wearing one out the shower. That won't last more than a few hours, but very cute one. The next one I'm going to run through quick. This one's still in a package. This one is the Fenty one from Rihanna. Well, Fenty by Rihanna. We all know who Rihanna is. If you don't, I don't even know what to say. Okay, the reason why this is still in the box, I bought this when I was in New York, and I was just so endeared by the sales associate in Sephora. I don't know, she was just so passionate about it. She put it on my arm and it was nice. It's like a rose, patchouli, blueberry scent, and I think it's slightly spicy, but it's really predominantly rose and patchouli and, you know, blueberry. It's not like a juicy blueberry, you know what I mean? It's more like a desiccated, dried blueberry. And I think there might be some kind of spice, maybe ginger. I wasn't crazy about it, so I bought it just to support her because she was just so sweet. For this is the sister of my grandmother was with me, and she was just so, I don't know, she was just so nice to her. So I don't know, maybe I'll play around with it. Okay, we got 3 more, so I'm just gonna go through it real quick. All right, so this one I'm not gonna really talk about. It's a classic. All you people know about it. This is Tresor. Oh, yeah, Tresor Midnight Rose by Lancome. This one, I don't know how much I'm gonna be reaching for it. This was the majority, well, not all of them, like maybe 75% were blind buys. So this was blind buy. I'm not crazy about it, but I don't dislike it, you know? I don't know. I think the patchouli might be too sharp for me. There's something about it I'm not crazy about. I think it's too prickly for me. There's something that's too prickly. I don't know what it is. There's definitely some kind of fruity raspberry. Definitely rose, duh, but like a darker rose. And I think that patchouli might be what's too prickly for me. So I don't know, I'm still learning this, you know. I'm still learning the fragrance. I don't know. But right now, I'm not nuts about it. And there's a body spray. Oh my God, from Bath and Body Works. That's in a darker blue bottle. I think it's called Dark Incense or something. It smells very similar to this. Uh-oh. I'll put the name down below, but it's very similar to the body spray. So anyway, 2 more. This one again, I'm not going to talk too much about because pretty much everybody knows about this, but this is from Joe Malone. This is Velvet, Rose, and Aoud. Again, one that everybody is familiar with this scent. It's a pretty closer to the skin. Rose, Oud, Musk. It's very Middle Eastern smelling, very feminine, very well rounded. But the only reason why I ended up buying this particular bottle was to support the author, because this was a special edition bottle by Wasim Shokat. Oh, his name's even right there. I don't know if you can see it. So there's Arabic calligraphy, and if you're not familiar, crescents are just very symbolic of Middle Eastern / Islamic culture. So I just basically did it to support. I thought it was really cool. I love when brands shout things out, like for my for the UNE NUIT NOMADE, excuse me. Love at First Sight. The only reason why I snatched it up because they had shouted out, you know, South Africa, Johannesburg in the description. So I just like it when brands do that. I think it's pretty awesome how they put the Arabic calligraphy there as kind of a nod to the Middle East. That's what's up. So last one up, again, great out the shower fragrance. Again, all of you I'm sure are familiar with this. This is Elizabeth Arden White Tea, Wild Rose. She knows her teas. Come on, literally. Elizabeth Arden got the teas. She just know how to do it. My mom used to wear it always when I grew up, so I have good memories associated to the original Elizabeth Arden tea. So, but I don't want to smell like the original. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't want to smell like the original. You know, so I'm glad they came out with a whole bunch of the flankers. I have a few of the flankers, and I'm having fun with it. So they know their tea, literally. So I don't know. It's musky. It's rosy. Soapy. No, it's not soapy. Fruity, maybe a little soapy. I don't know. It's just a great white t-shirt day, jeans, just running some quick errands, cleaning up around the house when you just jump out the shower. Kind of clean scent. Again, Elizabeth Arden, white tea, wild rose. Cute, cute. Okay, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. I always appreciate you. If you have any questions, please do let me know down below. I hope you guys are doing well. If you have any suggestions for any other rose fragrances that I can decant, because I think I need to chill, let me know. Yeah, hope to speak to you guys soon. And just a gentle reminder, the sweetest fragrance we will ever wear are not these perfumes, but our behavior. And please find somebody to thank today, even if it's for something small. And more importantly, take a moment to thank God, because if you're here watching this video, that means we made it into yet another day. And even with our trials and tribulations, God is great. Thank you, my friend. Bye.